welcome to my channel. It is Lisa. So today I'm going to try to do some of my tags that I needed to go into fill my Dragonfly journal. So we'll see how many we can get done today. I can't imagine I'll get them all done because I think I recall I said 18 of them, but I can get a few of them done. That would be great. So, all right, so I think I'm going to start with this one because this is going to be the easiest one to do. I believe I was going to stick it in here upside down. So first off, we're going to track down my glue. Okay, sorry for the technical difficulties. Okay, I just noticed that this was popping up here. We'll throw a little glue behind here. Okay, so I cut this out of my cluster book and I cut it poorly. So let's see if I can straighten it out and make it look better. I'm going to get this out of the way for now. All right, so do my best to straighten this. Don't need to take much off, just enough to not make it so crooked. Yeah. Okay. All right, so probably gonna round it because that's what I do. And I don't need to back it, but I probably should ink it. And see if I want to add anything to it. And I don't think I do necessarily want to add anything to it. I think I like it. Yeah, butterfly label. Yeah, I think it's going to be okay. Yeah, okay, let's just pull up. Let's call that done. All right. Done. Beautiful. I think I want to put something there, though, on the pocket. So maybe a flower. Let's get those out. A little small. Unfortunately, I printed recently out some flowers I found from Shabby Dabby Doodah, and boy, that would be pretty. It's just long. I only printed the medium and small versions that she had. She's got some larger ones, and that would probably work out well. I really do like that one, so I guess I'm gonna just cut it off. Maybe trim it off a little bit closer to being done. And maybe throw a label on there too, so. Okay. Okay. Now that got trimmed back a little bit, so I'm gonna just throw a little edging on here. And I think I'm gonna throw a little, oops, upside down, vintage photo on top of here, just to knock that white back just a notch. All right. Okay. Vintage photo. Back to the getting the fingers all icky. Okay. All right. So let's glue this down, and then I'm gonna cut the bottom off. sit there for a minute, and then I'm going to cut the bottom off, and I'm going to grab a label for that while that's drying a bit. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. All right. I love my Tracy Fox labels. I printed them on the, there we go, sticker paper. So easy to do. Okay, so we need to cut this off without cutting the bucket. Okay, it looks like I totally missed a wing of this flower. So there we go. Okay, now that is just a tiny little place for a tag. Maybe I'll throw a ticket in there. I guess it's bigger than I thought it was. I'll come back to that. I'll come back to that. All right, you are hooked down, but you're gonna need a tag. Now, okay, I think, all right, so this one went in. I have to do this by process of elimination. I pulled these out a couple days ago. I remember a few of them. This one was gonna go in here. Okay, process of elimination. All right. Now I got lots of flowers on here. So flowers would be fun, or maybe a bird because there's lots of flowers. Or maybe one of my dragonflies that I have left behind. Let's see. That could be interesting on there. All right, let's see if I can get that cut out. And we'll do another high speed like I did the other one. Okay. Put it there where we can see it a little better. All right, so if I do it this way, put him up here, some sort of bigger label on the bottom. I think I like that one. Rooster. Okay, we're gonna go with that one. All right, let's just ink around that. Okay, so if I put that down there, throw a little book page behind it. Okay. All right, line that up there. I'm gonna go back and round the corners too. Ink the edge of the tag. Okay, and another little label. Oops, wrong direction. Okay, I like this one, but let's. I kind of when I got these, I definitely rough cut them because I didn't want to fussy cut every single one of them. There were so many in this kit. I figured I would do it as I used them. Because what if I ended up not using one ever? Okay. Oops. All right. Put a little tape down here. Balance his bottom out just a bit. Ink the edges, and I think we might be done. Yeah, I like it. Okay. All right, so this one, I believe, was supposed to go in here. And didn't need a ton of stuff on here because it had a lot done already. Maybe, again, I really should print out those bigger flowers. So I am going to pause the video for a second, print those out, and I'll be right back. All right, I am back. I have printed out the larger versions of those florals that I had from Shabby Debbie Duda, just 2 of the sets, not the 3rd one. And I have fussy cut farther down 2 of them that I think I'd like to audition for that tag. It's funny, I was cutting them into this size. I'm drawing it all fast, thinking, oh, I can't take too long. Like you would know if it took me 2 minutes or 2 hours. So I thought it was funny. Like, cut fast, didn't matter. Okay, so I also found this bigger label I thought was kind of cool. It had the same colors in there, so I think I might put that down there. And then I was thinking either that flower, it went really well with it, or this one, and the page it's getting tucked into is here. And that's why I kind of went with a pinkish one I thought would be good, but I think I like that one with it better. Yeah, I think I like that one with it better. So we're gonna go with that one. And then this seemed a little bit blank, so I thought I could put something like that there, or that one, files, or this flag one. I wish the I think I might like the filed one better. Simple. Get it inked up a little bit. But we'll see. I'm going to get the other two glued down and see where we're at. So, all right, this is going to go on top. So we're going to glue this down first. Okay. And then I printed these on a little bit thicker cardstock. It's not copy paper. More like scrapbook solid paper, and I did, as you can kind of see, I did print them on these slightly off-white papers that I ran across that I had. You can barely tell the difference between white and oh come on, you were just working, between the white and the off-white, but I do like the way it ends up looking. There we go. I guess I should have put a pin in there while I was printing the flowers. Yeah, kind of forgot. Okay. Yeah, so I'm really liking this off-white. Like, it almost looks white when you don't see it next to anything, but when you actually put it next to a white, you can see the difference. So a lot less of the putting some like a vintage photo on top of it to dull it down. Now usually the ones that I put the little vintage photo on are the ones that I cut out of books that kind of have a bit of a gloss to them, because they're not really, the flower books I have are not extremely old. I mean, they're vintage. They call them vintage because they're like from the 70s and 80s, which is younger than me. So I guess I'm vintage. All right, so we'll throw a little bit of that on there. All right, so if that went there, or do I want that one? I kind of like that one. Charles Baker Stores, there's their phone number. I think we'll go with that one. I've changed my mind. So yeah, I guess I'm vintage. But we get better with age, right? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Good choice, Lisa. Good choice. All right. Get in there, you silly little... There we go. Okay. All right, so I think that's gonna be good there. That's gonna tuck in there. Yeah, I like it. We'll save that. I'm sure I use the flower for something else at some point. Do I want to stick that there? I don't know, we'll think about that. Okay, so I had this one, and no, this one was gonna go. Okay, this one, I don't think that was gonna go there. No, maybe? No, because I think I remember seeing those words pop out. He's a big one. That would have to be a taller one, even though the letters pop out. That is fully glued down. That was, oh, was it here? guessing it was here. Yeah, it had to be there because I had those popping out. Yeah, I think it was there. Okay. All right, so what to put on it? What to put on it? All right, so the back is an index card, so that's fine. How about, all right, move this out of the way temporarily, and I've got a bunch of advertisements that I printed. I haven't gotten a chance to cut out. That could be cute. Let's just rough cut that out for now. Those are too big. Those are too big. That could be interesting, facing sideways. Whoops, you go that way, you go that way. You're big, you're big. Not really pretty, but you are too big. You would be a whole journal card. Sheets, that's not gonna go. Might be interesting. Let's see. How about you? Okay, now, oof, you are really pretty. I like you. Too many choices. Too many choices. But I'm sure if I cut these out, I got a lot of other tags I need to make, that they will go. And that was not the one I wanted to cut out, but I'm gonna still. Okay. They would go, but I don't think I'd want it on something bigger. I don't think I want strictly advertisements. These need to go on bigger. Big. And I don't know if I want ladies. I don't think they really go on there. Okay. All right, back to the you need to be fussy cut pile. All right, so I really am liking that one. So let me get that one cut down a little better. With my ginormous scissors. They really do come in handy when you're doing long tags like this, because they really don't have to stop and start a lot. It's one long cut. I really like that because it ties into those colors tremendously. And it's going to stick out of the pocket from the side. So I'm really not sure why I'm cutting this one out, because I'm pretty sure I'm sold on this one. Yeah, and then maybe put a small bird on the inside that'll be hidden, and it'll peek out and go, look at me, I'm a bird. Look at me. I'm a bird, and my birds are still in the box. If you could only see my one step away from falling over right now. pile I got going over there. It's kind of funny. Alright. Oh, we gotta get some more birds cut. I'm getting kind of low. He's the right shape, but I don't know why a penguin, I think that's a penguin, looks like he's on ice, would be. I'm not sure I'm really sold on a bird anymore. It's such a difference in tone, right? I think a stamp. We're gonna go with a stamp. And look at the pigs. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Well, that was easy. Okay, so sometimes I just gotta make it easy and not that difficult. Unfortunately, I printed a couple of these on copy paper, so they are much thinner than the other ones. Oh, and by the way, I got a new printer. Probably should have led with that. So I'm able to print a lot of my stuff, and they look much better now. They're not washed out. So I don't have to say, oh, I bet they look really nice if you had a good printer. I bought myself one of those Epson Eco Tanks. What is that, 2800? Yeah, I had to look at it. 2800. And loving it so far. It was on sale for $199 at Staples. It was $199 on Amazon, but I didn't want to wait. So yeah, I had my son help me set it up because yeah, I didn't want to fiddle with it. And I had my son help me set it up. He filled up the tanks with the ink that came with it, and all the bottles had ink left over. So I was quite impressed. I figured they'd give you enough just to fill it once or something, but there's actually extra ink. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So yeah, so I'm that's why I had that pile of stuff that needs to be fussy cut, because those are things that I've been waiting to print that I had purchased and didn't want to print them looking bad. So I love it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I love it. I think I'm going to put that up there. So yeah, so now Lisa's going to go crazy, I think. There's so much stuff that I wanted to get that I've kind of been putting off because I'm like, I know it's not going to print well on the crummy printer I had before. So I just didn't. So I'm quite excited. So there's some fun stuff coming my way. Yeah. All right. Oop. the other reason I decided to do it is because I had run out of ink on my old printer. All it was you had one cartridge that was the black, and then one cartridge that had the 3 colors in it. And one of the colors was running low, even though the other ones were fine. So it stopped letting me print, and it was like $50 to replace the color and black cartridge. So I'm like, and I added up all my purchases on Amazon for ink over literally since May of last year, and it was $203 of ink I have used in 1 year. So I thought to myself, I can buy a whole stupid machine for $200, and yeah. So there you are. I bought a new machine. Quite excited. So now that I've been bored you with all my information, I think that's enough. I don't want to go crazy with adding stuff to it, but yeah, still got space if you want to journal something, but it's cool. Okay, all right, so I think I want to put a bigger card in here. So I was thinking of getting some of my bigger 6x6 papers and making like a tall card. I really like the purple, but not in there. So let's see what else I got. Can't really flip through them when you've taken pages out. They don't flip as much. I got a lot of purple left, don't I? So I think I'm going to cut this down. All right, so I'm going to cut this down to about 4 3/4. Let's see how it looks. I think that'll be a nice size. Yeah, okay. 4 3/4 it is. All right. To put on there one of, they're a little smaller than I like. Put part of a more solid. Down to 3 1/2. Let's see where this one lands. And cut it down to, I'd say 5. I'm just winging this. All right, so put that on there. just, I probably should have torn it. All right, so now I'm gonna teeny tiny tear it instead of tearing big pieces. But now I do have pieces if I want to use for something else, I guess, that are clean instead of this little junk. This is what happens when you just wing it and don't have a plan. Probably gonna whoops. Seems like I should back that with something. It seems a little bit flimsy. All right, that's fine. That should work. Okay. All right. Tear that off. We don't have to back it completely, but just enough to give it a little strength. Oh, that was not a good rip. Let's try that again. All right, that's better. Okay. All right, so we're gonna glue this. Whoops, I need more glue. I'm gonna glue this down. Whoops, don't stick. All right, glue this down. Hopefully I don't have to cut. Yeah, we're good. Okay. All right, that's gonna be much stronger. Okay. Throw some of that on there, looking better already. Okay. All right, so I put that on there. I like that one, so let's cut that one out. Okay, so I'll put that there. I'll get a label across the bottom there. All right, I think that will work. Or do I want green? I like that one. Okay. All right, so we got that one. That's going to go across there. And all right, should I leave space on the front to journal as well as the back? My problem with that is I don't want it to go over the piece because it's so thin. I think you would see the ridge. That's the only thing that I kind of wonder about. Like that. I think it'll be okay. I think it will be okay. Okay, let's glue that down. And we'll glue this down. This is so pretty. I love this one. Yeah, oh, it's okay. And then my sticky label, if I can peel. Gonna go there. And we'll put a little okay. There we go. All right, we'll put a little coffee stain on there. There we go. Okay. All right, you can go back in your home. All right. Too similar to that, right? Just a little similar. I still think I want some sort of label up there, but maybe not that shape. Maybe one of those straight ones. Or, no, let's find. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Get back in there. Get back in there. I love it. I love it. I would love it more if I could pick it up. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to throw a little ink on the edges. Throw that up here. Ooh. Chef's kiss. Beautiful. Dang. I love when a plan comes together. Wow. Okay. If I say so myself. Wow. I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, and that is gonna not go in here because it's going to hide the flower. It's going to go on this side because I don't mind hiding the tag. Yeah, I love it. Love it. I think I might put that flower there. Okay, well, I think I'm going to attach this. Well, we'll see if I attach it. And call this a video. Because with the stopping and starting, I think we're probably at about 45 minutes. So, it's a tad big, but I can cut it down. I'll have to re-ink it, but I like the color of it. It just was sitting a little big for me. And then I'll put a tiny label there. Okay. 2 things and then we're done. Promise, 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 promise. Glue. So you are correct side. Yes, you are. Okay, and then one of those thinner straight labels. Something with something that doesn't match color-wise. All right, this one I gotta trim just a hair because I got a little too much white on the sides. All right, throw that on there. Get the label, sticky. There we go. Okay, beautiful. All right, well, we're gonna call this done. Thanks so much for stopping by. I hope you love this as much as I do because it's beautiful. And I just need to say one last thing. Thanks so much and have a creative day. Bye now.